Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, so it's so nice to finally be back home. I've said this a couple of times, and thank you to everyone for being patient with us while we were out of town. It was just a super busy weekend, but the storm, it came and it went. I hope everybody stayed safe. I've been checking on my family all morning, so my mom made it back safe. Thank you all for asking. And we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County. I just wanted to get those tidbits out of the way because I really just appreciate the hell out of all of you. So yes, let's talk about some OC, some manipulation, some rehab, and everything in between. Before we do all the YouTube things, smash the like button, show some love. Let's do the damn
thing. It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, guys, so you know that I love a good Q&A, especially when we have the housewives doing their Q&As and they answer things. Now, sometimes these Q&As have gotten them in trouble where they get fined because they say too much, but in this particular one, I don't think so. This is about Jennifer Pedranti. Now, Jennifer hosted a Q&A session on her Instagram story, but this was literally last night while the new episode was playing out of The Real Housewives of Orange County, and she offered an update on her relationships with Tamra and Gina. I'm sure we can guess where she stands with Tamra today. Before we even get into this, as she and Tamra continue to feud on the show, mainly due to the questions that Tamra has posed about her boyfriend, Ryan, and their relationship, Jennifer signaled to her former friends' manipulations as she discussed their future friendship. She confirmed where she stands with Gina, and she's talking about a season 18 return. Not a question, but I hope you come back for season 18 is what one fan wrote. And along with a photo of herself filming the opening credits of season 17 and a cross fingers emoji, she replied, "So do I. I think that she should," by the way, her rawness, her realness, the way that she came on fully felt like this was somebody that was introduced. Like first of all, production put all of their eggs in the Heather Dubrow basket. We know that. So when they did, and they put all of the eggs in the Heather Dubrow basket for season 16, it just, you could tell she could have done whatever she wanted. And for this season, I feel like they put all of their eggs in, well, the Tamra Judge basket. So now Tamra introduced Jennifer Pedranti to producers, and she was probably like, look, this girl, her boyfriend is the town community, you know, and there's a lot of issues going on over here. So bring her on and we'll rip her apart. But I think she's handling her own. I mean, the way that she has the conversations with her adopted son, her family, you could tell this woman has a really big heart. And I don't know if she necessarily knew what she was getting herself into by coming on a show like this. But here we are. Also, I just wanted to change this because I'm feeling a little rainbowy today. Yeah, thank you. I feel like, what was that? Like Bewitched? Doop, doop, doop. Okay, getting back to it. Someone else had a couple of questions for Jennifer. Are you and Tamra friends? Also, how do you feel about Gina after watching the show? You guys got to see Gina and I go through a tough spot. Gina and I talked. We both said what we wanted to, and we moved forward. If you guys don't remember, it was because Gina felt very triggered by the fact that Jennifer left her husband to be with this man, Ryan, right? She said, and that's exactly what we did. We moved forward. And she posted a photo of them in the cowboy hats. Also on her Instagram, Jennifer responded to a follower who wanted to know if there's still hope for a reconciliation between her and Tamra. Do you see a path to friendship with Tamra again? I want y'all to work it out. She said, thank you. It has not been easy. I don't even know how to begin to answer this question. I do think about it, but none of it adds up for me. I never dreamed it would be like this. That's sad. And that wasn't all she said about Tamra. Jennifer also shared a telling photo, which includes a message that stated, an apology without change is just manipulation. Okay. Although Jennifer joined the Real Housewives of Orange County cast as a friend of Tamra's, the two of them quickly suffered a falling out as Tamra accused Ryan of sending a pic, a D pic, to other women and claimed that he told someone he was going to hook up with her, except a much more vulgar version of that. Tamra has also alleged that while Ryan cheated on Jennifer, she chose to remain committed to the relationship in an effort to secure her role on the Bravo series. Tamra did make it sound, though, too, and you never know, right? trust me, as somebody who's seen how people change so quickly, I met somebody this weekend who was around the Vanderpump Rules cast. And it was really wild to me because this person in their mind was such a star, such a celebrity. And I was like, okay, told me about filming, about you would have thought like this person had been on TV for 20 years. And I get it. You get excited, you get in the moment, and I've seen it. I've seen them do it every single season. I see how it changes people. I see how people act differently. And some people, if you can remain the same, then okay. But there's not one person who is around that doesn't want to be on a show like that. And for Jennifer, maybe she did really want to be on the show. Maybe she felt like, I can do this. I can handle this. I can be raw. But I think that you never know what you're getting yourself into until the minute that those cameras start rolling and then production starts manipulating the storylines, because it's all real. Your reactions are real. Everything's real, but you just wouldn't have necessarily have been put into certain situations like this had you not have been filming a TV show. So yes, it's reality, but you can say, are the storylines and shows pre-produced? We can say, no, they're not pre-produced. But yeah, they kind of are, because you wouldn't have been in these situations. Emily would not be sitting down having this conversation with Shannon. Heather Dubrow would not have been sitting down having this conversation with Shannon. They wouldn't even talk had they not been on the show together at this point. They would have just went their separate ways, and she doesn't need to hang out with Shannon. There's nothing that Shannon's offering to her life right now. I mean, it just seems like problems, right? It seems like chaos. And why do you need that when you have a perfectly great life? And then on the other hand, for Shannon doesn't have a good time with Heather Dubrow. You can see. So that's just another example of, I just think it's BS. Not all of it, but some of it. Now, also speaking of Gina, I wanted to bring this up really quick because you guys saw this explosive fight last night, and we're going to get into it with Glorified Gossip Girl today, right after this. So I'm going to post the link in the comment section so you guys can join us. You don't want to miss it. Trust me when I say, because it was an absolute shit show. But Gina said, Shannon says shit, and then she wants to pretend that she didn't do it. And if you can say things that are that fucking hurtful and not even remember you said it, you need to go fucking check yourself into rehab. That's what she said in her confessional. And I'm sure with her saying that, with Emily calling her Jekyll and Hyde, with Heather Dubrow sitting there saying, Shannon, I think that you say things and I think that you call people. You're not a vault. You give everybody the key to the code to the vault. You are not a vault. Stop saying that. I think you tell people things and then I think that you forget because you've been hitting the sauce, right? And she's like, oh, so now you're going to paint me as crazy. But this, I'm sure, has to be hard for Shannon, because if you have some sort of issue like this, whether it's alcoholism or anger issues or depression or whatever, and people are putting that out there, and that's a narrative that really they can edit things together to make it look like this could potentially be a problem that you're dealing with in your life, and it's playing out on national television. Yeah, that can't be an easy situation. Do I believe that she calls people at night after having some fun? Yeah, I believe that. Tamra, Emily, Gina, Heather Dubrow. These are a lot of people who are saying that. Now, do you attack somebody for that? No, you realize that there's a bigger issue here and you try to be a friend to that person. But I'm going to save it for the live. Okay, guys. In the meantime, again, I am pinning the recap link right now underneath. I'm going to pin it in the comment section. So get ready for that. We're going to have so much fun with Glorified Gossip Girl from Instagram. You better believe we're going to be talking about all of it. And thank you guys for subscribing to the Messy Sister channel, Up and Adam too. We love this bad bitch. Okay. Bye guys. Love you.